All right. So we have a real treat today.
Oh, yeah.
We got the old partially proficient back in the studio.
Yeah, I'm back with it. Paul, once again.
Paul's back.
I've returned.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do some Magic the Gathering Arena pack openings.
Yeah. We're going to open some of those packs. We're going to maybe do a few games. We'll see where it takes us.
Yeah, going to take a look. Now, just for a little a pre-preference.
Yeah.
I guess.
Evan's, he's new.
I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, you've played.
Here's the thing. When I was a kid, it was always there.
Right, it was in your periphery.
Right, but it was just never. I was more of a Pokemon guy with the cards and stuff.
Yeah, I get it. Look.
I like the art on Magic a lot better, but I could just. It just always seemed too complicated to me.
It was a big thing. It's hard to get into initially, but
all right,
I'm into it.
All right. Well, let's.
And I'm forcing your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've twisted your arm.
All right, so let's open some packs here.
Yeah. You've got like the whole slew of beginner things that they got to open up.
Should we do one at a time? That's how we should roll it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right.
Do you want to start from the oldest first? That's the newest stock. I think we start at
so we'll start back here.
Yeah. Brothers Wars.
The Brothers Wars.
A lot of this isn't even playable in the new stuff. That's why let's blow through it, get it out of the way.
So should I open them all or just one at a time? We'll do one at a time. We can always cut.
Yeah.
Together. All right.
We'll do super kind of the good shit if there is anything.
All right, let's do a pull right now. My God.
Oh my God. It's a mythic.
Oh. All right. So
it's the first one. That's not bad. Starting off with a mythic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the red border, so it's not gold, so it's a good.
All right, let's flip this fucker.
I don't even know anything from as far back as this, because I've only been back on it recently.
That's Richlau the Headmaster.
Yeah, he's a human advisor. That's what they say about him,
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I get. I'll be fair.
Still mythic.
Yeah, you can see it. There we go. Know nothing about the card, but it fucking works. Open 3 of these, and then we can open all the rest of them. Yeah, see, that's what you get when you have a regular rare.
Okay.
See that? You get a little wild card in there too.
Yeah. It's a Great Desert Hellion.
Yeah. Again. Who cares, Brothers War? It's all old. Can't play with these. This isn't useful in alchemy. Or standard.
But a cloud key.
Yeah, as an enters.
Oh, I got 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they double rare. Not bad. Special guy. Click open all the rest. I don't think any of these are that important.
No, I can't. I like
you
the
can't.
one at a time.
You got it.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Oh. Another mythic.
See?
Yeah, all right. Maybe you're right. One at a time is the right way.
Well, that's a cool looking one.
Yeah, he does look kind of sick.
8/5 too.
Yep, well.
7 lands, though, to use them. My goodness.
Well, there's ways around that. You're going to learn about ramp. It's all right. You don't need 7 whole lands. Look at that. You just got yourself a gold wild card, too. Open all them packs. So we played a handful of games. You were playing a black deck, I think mono black.
Yep.
I don't know if that was
What does that one mean?
What do you mean? That's a rare. It's got the gold border. The red border's better. Oh, Helm of the fucking Host.
Yeah, Helm of the Host.
Yeah, that's a great card, actually.
Helm of the Host. See, you're shitting on the old packs. You're shitting
Well,
on the old
look. I think actually you might still be able to play that in certain things. That's actually a really nice pull.
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
Hey.
Right. I don't know. There's no multiplayer formats on Arena though that I know of. All right. Phyrexian will be one. I actually like this set. This and the Phyrexian block I know about a little bit. All right. Blue Sun's Twilight. That's kind of nice. It's all right.
Mig's Law's the Maze Crusher.
Yeah, Migloz the Maze Crusher. I don't know. There's a couple of interesting commons in there, though.
Did get an epic on the third pull. Okay.
Yeah. You're getting at least one per set. That's nice. Oh, a little fucking Planeswalker action for you. You haven't seen one of those yet.
Have not.
They work differently than like creatures, you know.
Now, does this symbol right here mean that
You could pay, yeah.
either fire or land? Or
Yeah, and because it has that weird symbol for it, you could also pay 2 life.
Okay.
So there's a lot of ways of paying that
he's got
cost.
a lot of shit, huh?
Yeah. So each turn that he's on the field, he can do one of those abilities.
Wow.
So long as he has the prerequisite points, which he starts with the number in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good pull. March of the Machine.
Yeah. I think maybe we pepper in a few of the newer ones along the way.
Well, I'll just cut it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'll just cut it together. Oh, that's a fancy looking card.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Orphan Guard, dude.
Yeah, the Orphan Guard. Eldraine.
What does this mean?
So those are the wild cards. So when you're making a deck, if you want a uncommon, you can trade that wild card in for any uncommon.
I see.
So yeah, as you get like the max playable amount of certain cards, instead of getting more of them, they'll give you wild cards in place of it where you would have pulled them.
Oh, we got no epics this pull.
No. You only get the rares this time. No mythic rares.
Okay.
No, I need you to get your terminology right. It's a mythic rare.
Mythic
okay?
rare. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, thank you.
March of the Machines, the aftermath. Oh my. I don't know what's happening here. Getting bad pulls.
Yeah, I think the streak has ended. You got Rocco Street Chef, though.
Yeah, I did.
You got a little Street Chef action.
Yeah, that's a cool one, though.
Yeah, I like the art on that. That's neat looking. Oh, that's ain't good, but it's cool looking. All right, here we go. Back at it now. Got a rare and a mythic rare. Not
good
bad.
Pulls, good pulls.
Spark Raptor, and draw a card. Yeah, all right. Hey, that's the best thing you can get.
What does that do?
So it's just a mythic rare wild card, so it's any mythic rare you want.
Oh, I could just pick one?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
I'll show you when we get into actually like the decks and everything.
Okay, cool, though.
Yeah, so that's just as good as it gets. And you see, as you open packs, you're unlocking extra wild cards in the top right corner.
Okay.
Yeah. Little extra bulk and shit just because it's all the randos.
Wilds of Eldraine.
I think after this, everything post this is playable.
Okay. That looks like the dude from Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. He's a little cookie knight. Yeah, it's nice card art. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses. That's a good card.
Yeah, you could play that, no?
I think it's out of a lot of rotations for like standard and everything, but I mean,
What is the difference between these two?
one of those is an uncommon wild card, one's a common.
Okay.
Yep. So if you see that symbol next to the gold on your top row,
Yep.
mouse over it. It'll show you how much of each kind of wild card you have.
I see. Okay.
Last one of the Wild Veldrin, and then we're getting into the meat of things. A little mythic to end it off, not bad.
That's a cool one. I like that.
Yeah, I like the alternate art styles they do sometimes. Like those ones with like the storybook art style are kind of nice.
Now, if I get a mythic wild card, that could be for any from any deck.
And yeah, any set.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the best ones. Oh, Moonshaker Cavalry. That's such a fucking great card. Yeah, that's pretty iconic. Fucking white version of Crater Hoof. Not bad.
All right, we'll take it. All right, so now we're getting into the playable decks.
Yeah, this is all stuff from here forward. I think is like playable in Alchemy and like except like there's some exceptions that like Modern Horizons 3 is only playable in like Modern, but
Okay, all right. Well, so these are the pulls that really matter.
yeah, now you're getting cards that'll actually like influence some of the decks you might like start playing immediately. Belligerent Yearling, I love that. I got a dinosaur deck that runs that little bastard.
Sanguine Evangelist.
Yes. See, I have a little bit more commentary on these ones too, because I actually see people run some of these pieces of shit in decks. Yeah, alright. Nothing too wild there.
No mythics.
Yeah, but they still get some decent commons. Again, like I run Dinosaur, so Ixali's Lore Keeper isn't a terrible common to get, depending on what you want to do.
Okay. All right. Now we got Murders at Karlov Manor.
Yeah, this is the mystery theme set.
Ah.
I don't care for it much. I don't care for like a lot of the thematic ones that are more modern.
Look at that dog.
Yeah, a little puppy. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Again, nothing there. I don't think too impactful. You're getting a bit of a dry spell again.
It's a dry spell, yeah, not loving it.
Yeah, you ate too well in the beginning, I think, is the real issue.
Well, they're happy to give me mythics on the cards that don't matter.
Yeah. yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some of the players, yep, you got that already.
All right.
It's building up a set of them.
Outlaws of Thunder
I feel like
Junction.
you can get 3 mythics on Outlaws. So watch me be wrong instantly. Yep.
kind of jinxed me on that
Yeah,
one.
I kind of cursed it. Watch now 0 mythics.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, that's on me. My bad. Man, I'm not even seeing like a lot of like playable comments or anything out of this. Hey, turn it around.
2 and a rare 2. Okay.
Yeah. They said I'm sorry about it. Yeah, that's a cool looking card. Regardless. Oh yeah, Mind Break Trap.
Yeah, but 3 spells in a turn. That's a lot.
Well, you just gotta have the right deck for that. There's some decks that do that pretty easy.
Also, you can tell on the top, that's not going to get you a PSA 10.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That fucking, that bent fucking virtual card.
All right, so this is only for
The modern, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we want to get rid of just the rares here. We'll say, though, I love a lot of these Eldrazi. A lot of these made their way into my actual commander deck. In real life.
Frogman.
Yeah. It's the rain that's turning him into a frog, you know?
Turns the frogs gay, I've heard.
Yeah, some have accused.
Yeah.
It's turning the gaze frog.
Yeah. All right, so now we got the Bloomburrow.
Yeah, this one, see, I think these are like the weird alchemy versions of packs too, so you get the regular Bloomburrow and then the alchemy Bloomburrow set. I don't know the exact difference, but I actually really like this set. Nice little animal creature aesthetic. It's cute. It's cool though. A lot of good artwork.
Not a
A
lot
lot of love and care put into
Not
the
a lot
characters.
of mythics, though.
No, not a lot of goods for you though. Slow down a bit. There's some good stuff. There's still probably some playable stuff I've seen a lot of, and yeah, you see some of the Fountain Port Charmers and some of the fucking like frog bounce decks and stuff. Like, there's good stuff in here. It doesn't always have to be mythic or whatever. Yeah, you see a lot of this Awestruck Signet. I've seen decks built all around that piece of shit creature. He's pretty good.
Okay.
See bird decks with that.
And then this is the
regular non-alchemy packs, but I still think they're you'll get cards that are playable on alchemy and standard and whatnot.
Well, we'll get a mythic out of it.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Anything common?
And nothing too crazy. I mean, Sazakap's Bruce decent. Bone Bind Orator's not bad. Hey, and it's just a wild card. That's what we like to see.
Like that.
Yeah, we love those. Okay. Dazzling Denial, just a nice little counter spell. That's not bad. Star Charter, I think, is all right for life gain decks.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
see what we got for a rare. Okay.
Hey, all right.
Yeah,
I mean,
see.
that's not bad as far as just getting a rare goes. Ah, I love Honored Dre Leader. That's awesome in Squirrel decks. He goes hard as hell. Yep. Good bat. Decent creature for, again, the life gain decks if you end up making something like that.
All right. So now we're getting into Duskmourn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a horror movie theme. I don't love the direction they took it. They went like a modern horror movie tropes and stuff, but It's kind of weird. Like, some good flavor hits, other flavor misses.
That's a cool one.
Yeah. What else is in there? This Valuable Slayer. Unable to Scream's a good enchantment. Essentially just removes a creature for like 1.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. No rares for you though.
Oh, very dry on the mythic.
What do you got for the Turn Inside Out? I see use on too. Just gives a quick boost to strength for a creature.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Again, I mean, you gotta take it if that's what you get for rares. It's not bad. And you got the 3 more Duskmourn non-alchemy packs afterwards, so. Golden Sidekick, I hate. You're getting a lot of good, like, black-white life gain deck cards. Like, actually a really fair amount of those. I hate that piece of shit. Okay. Happy Fastlander. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
All right, let's get into the regular Duskmourns.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing crazy. Dogavos there. Weird. Okay. I can see that for like enchantment decks, as you're just like playing a land that counts as an enchantment, and it's also hexproof, which is kind of nice, but still kind of a strange card. Man, I'm just waiting to see like some more like the really big ones, like Unstoppable Slasher's a big one that you see a lot of people run, or there's another one, Screaming Nemesis. That would be a cool pull. Or Shrieking Nemesis, something like that.
Wow, 6 in a row without a mythic.
Was that really 6?
Yeah.
You got nothing from Duskmourn.
No,
That's crazy.
No, it was not giving.
No. No, and actually not a lot of juice on the regular stuff either. Yeah, it wasn't the one for you. Well, little foundations. These will be good for a long time. Is the design philosophy of this stuff, I guess. There's some cool stuff you can get in here, though. Twin Flame Tyrant. Consuming Aberration's alright.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a cool creature. Again, he's like... as with most stuff in Magic, it's the right decks. What makes most things good. Let's see what you got. Healer's Hawk, yeah. Some decent commons. What's the mythic, though? We needed this. Oh, Muldrotha. She's cool. You could, so you haven't played Brawl yet? but like you could make a brawl deck around Muldrotha, and like she's a pretty strong commander to build around.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, so good pull there.
It's like,
then.
yeah, like reader effect. During each of your turns, you may play a land card or permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So you just have full access to your graveyard, essentially. Or pretty good access to it. What do we got? Alright. Banishing Light's okay. Actually, there's better ones. There's better removal than that. More look at it. Pioneer Mask, same thing as Modern Horizons. This is for the Pioneer game mode. So I think that's the deal with the Alchemy packs too. Is they're only for the Alchemy game mode. I don't actually play Pioneer, so I don't know what's good in this format.
All right, so we'll just rip through these.
Yeah,
then.
blow through these things. Hey, look, you get a mythic wild card off the opening, though. Couple of uncommon wild, or yeah, you get the uncommon. Maybe this will be a wild card. It's not. Oh, hey, yeah, that's where the luck comes back.
Fucking mythics are.
They saved him. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a really good card. I imagine that's good in Pioneer.
All right, let's get out of that. The Aether Drift.
Yeah, like this is a weird race card. Like, it's kind of weird because like Magic has always kind of had like a general fantasy vibe. I know it's strayed from that from time to time, but now it's straying really hard into like cowboys and race cars and stuff. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about all of these the modern aesthetics, but the game's still fun. So I limit my complaining. Yeah, that gets a lot of use. There's a lot of like token generation decks that use a lot of low mana value creatures. I see that in use a lot. My games play against a lot of it. Let's see. Yeah, nothing yet that stands out to me. Open one more of those. Yeah, Spectacle Destruction. That's another one you see in common use. Just helps people, yeah, you just get extra draws and stuff. Or you get to seek, like, what you need. It's pretty good.
And we'll go for Aether Drip regular.
Yep. And then we're on the newest set, Tarkir. Went pretty quick.
Yeah, not too painful, guys.
Indestructible Haste. Huh. That's interesting. That seems like a pretty good card.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
We'll call that a good pull.
Yeah, that's something. Look, there's probably a lot of people who could like look at this and they'd be like seeing way more valuable cards, or they'd be like offended that I find value in certain cards. But yeah,
Well,
I'm calling it as I see it.
If you're offended by partially proficient's calls, let us know in the comments.
I'll have you know I am a mythic ranked alchemy player.
All right, let's flip this mythic.
Yeah, which is absolutely meaningless. Yeah. Good polls. I mean, like, you did well on, like, the rare polls here. Like, the newer stuff.
All right, so this is what really matters.
Now we're in it. Now we can actually
right.
get the new stuff.
This is the Tarkir.
Tarkir Dragonstorm.
All right, let's see what we get for these polls. We got 6 packs left.
Yeah. Open them up. Devoted Duelist is pretty alright. That's a decent common. You see that in red decks a lot.
All right, let's give it a flip.
Yep. That's kind of neat.
It's
I like that,
audacious, dude.
Yeah, he's got a lot of different exhaust abilities.
All right.
Kind of a fun design. Swift Spear Teachings. That card can go rotten hell. Don't you ever play that. That and Waystone's Guidance. Fuck those cards. Oh, they aggravate me. I've seen far too much of those cards. Yeah, that one too. So, I mean, that's a good thing for you. Those are very good. Absolutely sick of seeing them. Yeah, no more of them in this pack. Good. I mean, not good, but
All right, last three.
I hold some resentment. Yeah, let's see what we get. I'm hoping to see some mobilized guys in here so you can really take advantage of how gross those cards are. Alright. Nothing too crazy. Oh, she's cool. Oh, she's really cool in, like, go-wide decks. That's rad. Yeah, not much to say. Isn't that right? Hasn't been anything too exciting in a while. Let's hopefully get something decent on the last
see if we
one.
can finish strong.
Yeah,
here.
mythic wildcard. Nope. Yeah, absolutely not.
Wow. Bad pulls for the new decks.
The Mystic Monastery, Bearer Glory sometimes get played. Sometimes. Yeah, I don't. It might be good. Yeah. Well, look. Yeah, we'll figure out what your strategy is, and we'll figure it out.
All right, guys. So that's a pack opening for Arena.
Yeah.
If you guys like this content, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. On the next video, we'll probably start building up some decks.
Yeah, we'll figure out what you can actually play and get some games in.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Let's do this.